Dr. Alice Connors-Kellgren, a clinical psychologist at Tufts Medical Center. Good to see you, Doctor.
So, Doctor, you saw the video. A lot of people are criticizing the mom's reaction. What do you think?
Yeah, so I definitely think it can be really easy to judge her, but I really feel for her. Expecting a baby is filled with so many emotions. There's hope, there are plans, there are fantasies about what the child will be like, what life will be like with them, the things we'll teach them, and what our relationship might be. And some of those fantasies involve gender and interests, activities, or characteristics that we associate with a particular gender. So finding out that a baby's sex is different from what we imagined and all of these fantasies that we have can be really disappointing, and it can lead to sadness, anger, and guilt.
But I am floating off script here. Everything we do in life is on video. So that baby is going to see that video. Really? I mean, the baby is going to go, what? You didn't want me?
Yeah, that's definitely a risk, having everything on video and, having these what used to be very private moments in a really public way. And, hopefully this family can kind of spin it into a narrative that becomes about, maybe wanting something and getting something that was even better than what they expected.
How long do these so-called gender disappointment feelings typically last?
So it really varies from person to person. For some people, it can be just a couple of moments. And I think this mom in particular noted that a few minutes later, she felt excited again. But for other people, it can last until the baby arrives or even beyond that.
It's not just moms, though, that can be disappointed during these reveals, right? Dads can as well. So for any parent planning a gender reveal, what else do they need to know as they plan it?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think gender reveals can be very tricky because there's a lot of pressure on this particular information being shared and what everybody's reaction is going to be. So I think it's important to, first of all, realize that it's a choice to have a gender reveal, and it's okay to forego that tradition if you or your family or your culture has really strong feelings about what you want a baby's gender to be. And if you do decide to do it, just try and anticipate what you might be feeling and, maybe even do a little pre-reveal with just you and your partner or immediate family so that you're not having all of these emotions in front of everybody.
Or don't release the video. The dad, I thought, acted beautifully.
The dad was great. Yeah.
He was wonderful, and then he comforted her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Who knows? We never know what goes on in people's lives.
Right.
Dr. Connors-Kellgren, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Take care, Dr. Alice. Great to see you.
Thank you.